Hey guys, my name is Jill. I typically blog on MySpace. I've been blogging on MySpace for about 4 years now. But my dad just recently bought me this really cool laptop because, hey, I'm going to school in August. Anyways, and it has a really cool integrated webcam right there. And I thought, hey, why not take this to the next level? Total video bloggage. This is the first time I've ever done this, so excuse me if it's a little rough or if it sucks. Also, pardon if my phone rings, I apologize, but I'm waiting on like 3 important phone calls, and I was thinking before I did this, I'm like, oh my gosh, my phone's gonna go off right as I'm recording. So if it does, I'm sorry, I apologize ahead of time. You know, what if all 3 calls came at the exact same time? My luck, they probably will, but anyways, let's just hope the phone doesn't ring. Anyways, I'm going to do what I would typically do on my blog, and that's just sound off on issues that are important to me, things that have been in the news, or things that are maybe just close to my heart that I have a lot to say about. So, let's get crack-lackin'. First thing on the list, this. The Iran election. It has been all over the news. And as much as a lot of people are saying they didn't rig the election, I'm really starting to think they did. Why else would they be jamming cell signals and restricting access to the internet and kicking the media out of there if they didn't have something to hide? And what really gives me the heebie-jeebies is the fact that these protesters are getting arrested, beaten, and killed just because they disagree with who's in power. It really hits me kind of hard because I do live in the great US of A, where we can pretty much say whatever the hell we damn well please, and we don't have to worry about rebels knocking through our doors and bludgeoning our heads in for it. So I don't know, it's just totally foreign concept to me. But anyways, I doubt anybody in Iran's going to see this, but hey, if you do, I mean, you guys are doing a great job. Honestly, you guys are brave, and just keep standing up for what's right, and I really hope that one day we will see the People's Revolution in Iran. Next thing on the agenda. Have any of you heard of Invisible Children? Invisible Children is an agency that was developed in 2003 when a few people went to Africa looking for a story. And trust me, they found one. There's been a civil war going on in Uganda for 23 years. 23 years! They've burned down villages. They take kids in the middle of the night and force them to fight in this war. Tiny little kids, like 5-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old kids, and make them fight in this war. Invisible Children is an association that helps out with the relief efforts in Uganda. They've actually helped get displaced people back in their homes, and it's great that they've helped so many people, but there are still millions out there who need your help. So I'm asking you, as a friend, to visit InvisibleChildren.com. Donate, educate, and maybe you can save a life. Hey, even if you don't have any money to give, I strongly recommend you get on this website. Educate yourself and others, because together we can reach a common goal. They've been at war for 23 years, and it's time to stop. It's time to stop the war, and it's definitely time to get these kids back into their homes. So please, go to InvisibleChildren.com. Got it? There's the URL. Woo! Right there. Go. Read. Be astounded. Okay. Next up on my to-do list of things to talk about is something that's probably affecting most of the country, if not most of the world. The economy. Because I cannot find a freaking job. Not in this economy. And it's not even just the U.S. economy. The whole world's economy is sick right now. And it's kind of sad. A lot of people are worrying, but seriously, like, worrying isn't going to do any good, and I'm really not worried. I can honestly say, okay, maybe I'm a little worried. I'm a little tiny bit worried, but that's because I have to get student loans and stuff for college. And so I'm a little worried right now, because nobody's lending money, nobody has jobs, and it's just kind of, you know, crazy right now. But here's the thing. One thing I've realized is that the economy is like a big cycle, and it looks just like this. It looks just like this. We're in a recession right now. Right here. Recession. way down at the bottom. And it kind of sucks for everybody. Money's been tight, people are losing jobs, the unemployment rate's through the roof, and all these banks have been failing because they loaned money to people who couldn't pay them back, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyways, we may be down in a recession right now, but before you know it, it's going to be on the rise. Right up through here, and it's going to boom, bam, everybody's going to have jobs. Money flow is going to be great. The currency is going to be back up. The exchange rate is going to be like 20% between us and Canada. And then probably it'll boom for a while, and then it's going to, come back down here, unfortunately. And then probably, I don't know, X number of years from now, we'll be back down in another recession. But it's all a cycle, and it all functions the same way. And I don't know. That's why I'm really not too concerned. If you have any questions or comments or anything about anything that I've talked about in the past, 6 minutes, here's how to contact me. Existentialism09@yahoo.com. That is my personal email address. I check it every 2 days, if not every day. I am Existentialism on prom night on MySpace. And if you type this into the Facebook search engine, my email address, I will pop right up. And I would be glad to talk to y'all. So definitely hit me up. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, jokes, criticisms, or maybe if you have issues that you'd like me to sound off on, go ahead and contact me right here. Right there. I'm going to hold it for a minute so you can write it down. Because, yeah, it's a pretty weird email address.